Have you ever prayed for God to show you what to do next? And then when you sense his answer, you hesitated. Maybe it wasn't because you didn't hear him. Maybe it was because what he asked of you felt uncomfortable. Many of us pray for direction. But when God points us towards forgiveness, serving, letting go, stepping out, or even trusting Him in uncertainty, we freeze. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're looking at two verses that seem to contradict each other, but together they reveal why following Jesus is both challenging and deeply restful. Matthew 7 and 14. Small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life. Everyone wants God's blessings. Few wants God's process. The narrow road requires surrender. Following Jesus means choosing his way over our own. Ask yourself this: am I asking God for direction, or am I asking Him to approve the direction I've already chosen? The narrow road is not about earning salvation, it's about daily surrender. It means saying yes when God asks you to do something. The road is narrow because our flesh naturally wants control. Many people think rebellion is obvious. Sometimes it is, but often it's much more subtle. Rebellion can look like delaying obedience, excusing disobedience, wanting confirmation after God has already spoken, waiting until fear disappears, choosing comfort over calling, trusting feelings over scripture. Here's a key thought: delayed obedience is still disobedience. James 4:17 states, "Remember, it is sin to know what you ought to do and then not do it." Matthew 11:28 to 30. This passage answers the fear created by Matthew 7. Jesus never says, "Figure it out." He says, "Come to me." Come, take my yoke, learn from me, find rest. The road is narrow, the relationship is restful. Initially, rebellion feels safer, obedience feels risky, but eventually, rebellion becomes exhausting. Obedience becomes peaceful. Rebellion produces anxiety, confusion, restlessness, fear, spiritual stagnation. Obedience produces peace, clarity, confidence in God, spiritual growth, deeper intimacy with Christ. The Christian life isn't easy because life is easy. It's easier because we're yoked to Christ. In the ancient world, a yoke was a wooden harness placed over the necks of two oxen to join them side by side, one stronger than the other, for training and pulling heavy loads. This is symbolic of our partnership with Jesus, who shoulders the heaviest weight of the load and offering rest for our soul. Of course, Jesus is the stronger one, and he teaches us to walk in step with him. This week, instead of asking God for another sign, ask him instead, "Lord, have you already shown me the next step?" Then listen and take one small act of obedience. And remember, God often reveals the next step after we take the one he's already given us. The narrow road isn't about perfection, it's about surrender. Jesus isn't waiting at the finish line expecting you to figure it all out on your own. He's walking beside you, inviting you to take his yoke. "Come to me," he says. "Learn from me. Trust me, one step at a time." Thank you for being with us on the Christian Women Over 50 in Transition. If this episode encouraged you, share it with a friend who may need to hear it. Leave a review or comment on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube. It helps the message reach more women. Become a part of the Christian Women Over 50 Transition Facebook community and download my free 7-day devotional, Faith Over 50, to help you grow in your faith. If you're ready to know God on a deeper level, download my workbook, Becoming Who God Created You to Be. Link is in the description. Follow the show so you never miss an episode. Until next time, remember, God's direction often becomes clearer as you walk in obedience. The path may be narrow, but you never walk it alone. God bless you.